Hey guys, it's me back with another weekly update with my jobless journey with Jesus. So, I was just looking over all the things that, because I'm writing down every single thing, whether how big or how small that happens every day. So I can really take out in account like how the Lord has changed my life for the better. Things that, the wisdom that He's giving me, the knowledge, the patience, So Monday was the 31st July, so the last day of the month, and basically the Lord let me know that I'm just, because last week I had like a couple bad days and I just had like things attacking me. So He let me know that He's just making me uncomfortable so that He can comfort me later. And I can't say that it was a person who did it or a job that did it, money that did it, you guys, because I don't have any of that. I'm just by myself and I'm just trusting Jesus to, see me through this whole ordeal. So that was really just an eye opener because I just really wanted to know, like, Lord, I gave you my all. I gave you my job. I sacrificed my job for you, and now still things are keep coming like waves, and it's not getting better. It feels like it's getting worse. So I'm like, God, what is this, please? So I was reading a devotional, and it said something like, you don't know what comfort is until you experience discomfort. And it just kind of clicked in my head, and I'm like, wow, that makes sense. Like, I'm going through a very uncomfortable time, so I'm just waiting, and I know, God will bring me through, and God will comfort me, and I hope He'll bring me into a place of comfort, because it's just, I'm very unstable. Like, ever since the job, money's been unstable, and my thoughts and everything just up and down, So it's a lot. I'm going through a lot. But I'm just taking it day by day. I have to, And something really, like, it was two things that were like blessings, and it was really strange this week. So things are looking up despite everything. I'm still hopeful, and things are looking up. So I actually wrote something. It was like, first of the day, first day of the new month. Woohoo! I pray this month brings blessings from you, Lord, and brings new blessings from you, Lord. So, and actually, I did literally get blessed on that day. So this is August 1st, right? So the first day, new month, and it was, so I was looking on my email, and I got a notification from Cash App that said someone sent me $590. And I'm like, what is this? I thought this was a scam or something, because I'm like, okay, that's out of the blue. Who will send me that? And then I'm making these videos, but I don't have anything like Cash Apps or even my, my name, my full name on this. So who would send this? Like, who would send all this money? So at first I thought it was fake. So then I went on Cash App, and I didn't get a notification because it was like, the app was like, if you have an Apple iPhone, they kind of like the phone, the app would be on your phone, but it's not like downloaded or anything. So I had to download it. I'm like, oh, I didn't get a notification because the app wasn't downloading on my phone. So I downloaded it and I went on it, and sure enough, it wasn't it wasn't a scam. I'm like, who sent this? And I'm looking at the person and the username, so I'm looking at things that look familiar, and I'm like, oh my goodness, guys, my friend sent it. My friend sent the money, and she had asked me what my last name was earlier that day. Now it's just, I'm like, that's random. I'm like, why? You want to know? She was like, oh, just, random question. So now everything was just like lined up. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, I didn't have money, guys. Like, I gave my last $53 that was in my account in tithes, and last Sunday in tithes. And I'm like, Lord, you're going to take it. You're going to do, I'm giving it to you because you gave it to me, and this is all that I have. I don't know. Like, I'm always like, even in the other video, I told you guys I was like, I gave my last tithes, like it was $46, right? And then the Lord, I feel like he blessed me instantly and gave me double back. I had like $80 in a crypto account or something. So, and then I'm like, I gave him my last $53, and then he to return that and gave me, multiple hundreds of dollars through my friend. And I'm like, girl, like, I called her, I FaceTime her. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? Like, she's literally honestly going through the same thing I'm doing, like, and not having a job, and the Lord is just telling her to be still, and God has been providing for her as well, while she isn't working. So I'm like, are you okay? Can you afford this? And she said that, it was her tithe money that she has stored up, and that God told her to send it to me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I just like started crying. I'm just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm like, because I literally, I had nothing, you guys. I had absolutely nothing, and then I had something, so I was very, very appreciative. So that was my amazing miracle on the first day of the month, in August. And I just was I can't explain it. Like, I'm still, every time I just, like, and I always felt like, I heard people's testimonies, like whether on YouTube or something, saying that, like, oh, their friend gave me this or someone gave me that. And I'm like, must be nice. Must be nice for to have someone to do that. Someone gave you that. I'm like, because I never experienced it, so now I can actually say, like, I experienced that. Literally, it was a miracle, you guys. So yeah, and the second day, yeah, not really much happened. So I'm just reading it. Yeah, not much happened that day. Like I said, I was still over the moon with what happened, and I was just chilling. It was a good day, and I didn't have no complaints. And then the third day, August 3rd, not much really happened either. My mother came over, which was unexpected. She just asked to come over, so she left today, and she came, when was that? Like Thursday or Friday. So it was good to see her. She was at my other sister's house for 2 weeks, so I didn't see her lately, but it was good to see her. I told her, everything that happened, although she doesn't agree with the things and what I'm doing per se. She's just still, because she's super, godly, devoted woman. So she's praying. We were praying and worshiping with each other while she was here. And yeah, I don't know. I can't explain what's going on either. The only thing is, I'm going through it. I'm going through it, and I just gotta see it through. I can't go back. I can't be like, okay, no, let me get my job back. Like, no, I wouldn't even, I don't even want that job back, honestly, you guys. But she thinks that, I should be out finding a job and stuff, which, you know, I don't mind working. I just really would like God to speak to me in the area of where I should work, what I should do. I don't want to go and find another job in my own strength like I've been doing. I've been working ever since I was 18. So for 11 years, I've just been finding a job, working, hating it, quitting, finding a job, working, hate, like the whole cycle, you know? And it's just like, school was like, really? I know people are like, oh, well, why didn't you just go to school? Well, school, it's a lot of money to go to school. And honestly, just recently, I, I kind of like, I didn't know what I wanted to do in life, you know? And, but I picked up, even, you know, my channel is about, you know, natural things and, you know, herbal remedies, things of, you know, nature and things like that. Like just, uh, you know, getting people to use medicine, herbs as medicine, you know, like they did before, you know, what I feel like God intended. Like all this man-made medicine and stuff that has all these side effects is like not good. And it's just, I'm very passionate about that, and I want to help people, you know, live lives and start, you know, being more knowledgeable of herbs, start using them, cooking with them, drinking them, using them in teas and topically, like on your body and things, like making creams and things like that. So that, I like that. That is mine, and I just discovered that maybe like a year ago. So if I ever, you know, really want to go to school, it'll have to be about that. Because for the longest, I didn't want to go to school because I didn't know what to major in, you know? So I didn't want to just go and, you know, maybe even drop out because I was, you know, I'm like, okay, none of this stuff appeals to me. So, yeah, so that's what I want to do. And she, you know, she just wants me to go out and get a job in my own strength. Like, sure, we can go and, you know, just pray to God that He'll bless us with wherever we choose to go. But I just really want to stay and just figure it out first. You know, if he tells me to go somewhere, I will definitely go. You know, I'm not saying like, oh no, God, I just want you to take care of me for the rest of my life. No, I will do the work. Like, I will go out. I just need him to say it, because it's just, I can't keep going out and finding a job that I think is best. And now, honestly, the way the world is, I think, especially like all I can get, because I don't have any schooling or anything, all I can get is like customer service jobs, crappy bottom of the barrel jobs. So it's like, is it even worth just going out, you know? But yeah, we shall. All I'm doing is seeing what the Lord has for me, because I really don't know. And hmm, honestly, and another thing that happened, guys, um, which was like really like a miracle, another miracle in itself. Um, I literally, okay, so what is in my notes? Let me see. Okay, so it must have been the 4th. Yeah, because it says last name. Okay, so in my little journal here, I had wrote just a note, and I don't even know what prompted me to write this down. I don't know, but I just wrote this down, and I said, Lord, please let me see Mr. Redbird. You guys, if you guys watch my videos, you know I see like red birds. Like I'll ask the Lord to show me like a red bird, something that's like unusual and out of the ordinary, at least for this town. Like you don't see a lot of red birds, but I have been seeing a couple, or they're just here because I'm asking the Lord to see them. But yeah, how I said, let me see a red bird so I could quit my job, and I wound up seeing one. So I asked the Lord, I said, let me see Mr. Redbird tomorrow, and that will let me know that I will not be homeless on this journey. Please, Father, you know that is my number one concern. I trust you have the best solution, but I just don't know. It makes me worried, but I am still trusting in you, right? So I wrote that on the 4th. So the 4th was, what day was the 4th? The 4th was Friday. I don't know, I just wrote it down and didn't think anything of it. So the next day, you guys, me and my mom were just chilling in my living room, looking out the window, just bird watching and people watching. And I'm like on the floor, and I'm, sitting on the floor and stuff, and then I look, and honestly, I'm like, I thought about it too. Like, I'm like, oh, uh, like, just kind of like thinking to God and being like, oh, God, remember, I wrote the note yesterday. I'm like, oh, let me see a red, let me see a red. Kind of like egging him, and I'm like begging him, and I'm like, come on, not like begging, but I'm like, oh, let me see one. Like, I don't know why I said that, but I just said that. And honestly, I was looking out the window, you guys, and it was on the tree. So I think it was even two, because I saw like something red moving, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm just like waiting till like I see it again. I'm like, I see red movement, I don't know if I had on my glasses or not, but I was like really, I don't think I did, but I'm like, I was really paying attention. I'm like, that was red, wasn't it? It was red. And then I look, and then I think it was two, but the other one was way brighter than the other red bird. So I like, they were playing in a tree or whatever, and then they came to the other tree, which was closer, and I'm like, that's the red bird, that's the red bird. And I'm like, the red bird. And then I just like kind of started like, mama, I started crying. I'm like, no, that's my red bird, that's my red bird, thank you, Lord, thank you. I was just really like, I'm like, oh my goodness, you guys, it was just like, oh my, like, seriously, Lord, like, you did it again. Like, I asked for a red bird and you did it again. And that just, because this whole time on my journey, I'm just like, this whole journey, yes, Lord, I'm trusting you completely, and I'm putting everything on the line, for you, just to get closer to you. Like, you have to come through. Like, you have to, like, you don't have to do anything, but it's just like, it'll be like, like, I'm doing this, like, because I just can't do it by myself anymore. Like, I need your help, I need your guidance, excuse me, I need your strength. I need to let go of the things that were hindering me, and I'm just like, I'm doing this for you, not on my own. Like, this is the first time I'm actually moving with God in mind, like, just not even in mind, but saying, Lord, do it, you can do it, I know you can do it, change my life for the better, because I just been trying to do my life in my own strength, and he doesn't want us to do that. Yes, he gave us, we could go and walk and we have a mind of our own, and we can plan, like how the verse says in the Bible, um what does it say? I think it's in Proverbs. Like, there's many plans, and, or I don't know, there's many thoughts in a man's heart. I forget, but the Lord establishes his ways or something. Like, yeah, so I'm like, Lord, please establish my ways. Like all this, I've been doing it myself without you, and I've just been failing, miserable. I have to see what it's like when you just take control, complete control over everything. So it's scary, yeah. And I'm just like, ugh, sometimes I'm just like, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? And then I just gotta be like, no, God can do it. He sits up high. He knows everything. He knows what you need when you need it. Even though I feel like I need things now, He may not think so right now. So yeah, guys, it's just yeah. So I'm just so I'm my like my thoughts and my emotions they go up and down, so the biggest thing. Oh guys, this is 20 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop after this, but this is the biggest thing, the biggest worry that I have for the whole thing. You don't work, you don't make money, you don't eat, you can't pay bills, you can't pay rent. So right now, you guys, it's the 6th, and I was supposed to pay rent between, first of the month or to the 5th of the month. Right now, my rent is considered late, and like I told you in the last video, I forgot to pay like $177 on my last my rent in July. So, and now it's August and I don't have rent, so I'm wondering where it's going to come from, or I don't know. And I asked the Lord, let me leave. I would like to leave and go somewhere else. If He's telling me to, pack and leave, um, or stay, I'm still figuring it out, you guys. So, yeah, that's all I can say at this point. And I don't, and it's scary. Like how I don't know how. If it was up to me, I would have been rushed. I'd be like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get a job. I gotta make some money. I gotta do this and that. But I do feel like He's saying, be still, and let me do it for you, But it's like, God, my rent is late, and I don't have I need a few thousand, and it's just not I'm not seeing anything. Like when my friend blessed me, that was a major blessing, because I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get food in, this month. And now I have food. I have money to get. I have money for food for like the whole month, and to pay bills, like, like, what is it, like Wi-Fi bill, phone bill, things like that. So, but after that, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. And like I said, I'll take you guys with me, because I mean, I know I'm safe in the Lord's arms. I know that, He tells me that all the time. But it's still nerve-wracking, because it's like I don't see anything, right? I don't see anything yet. And the the red bird, I'm like, okay, you heard me. You heard my cry. So, and at first I'm like, no, that's not. Like, I hate when I ask the Lord for something, and I just, I pray for it, and then it happens, and then it's like, and then I'm like, nah, that was mine, Lord. That was my river, or was that for someone else's? Someone else's prayer, you answered. I don't know. And I'm like, no, I don't believe it. Like, literally, it was a. I don't even believe in coincidences anymore, guys. Like, I just don't. It's not something that I say anymore. Or I believe. I'm like, oh, that's just a coincidence. No, like, God did that. It's a God-cidence. Like, it's a God incident, okay? God controlled it. He knew to let you see that in the right moment. You were asking, you were praying for it, then all of a sudden you're going to be like, no, that wasn't for me. Was it? Like, you just got to take it as, no, that is for me, That is. And I had the hardest problem doing it. Like, I would pray about something, I'll be like, that would, I know I prayed about it, God, and you're letting me see it right now. You're basic. Is that for me? No, that's not for me. Like, oh my goodness. So every time I see it, I say, I write it down or I pray it, and then I see it, and I'm like, no, that is for me. God did that for me, and I know He'll do other things for me, and He'll do the same for you, you guys. You gotta just trust and believe. So that was basically all I did for my week, not much. I'm trying to cut down in writing because I write a whole paragraph within one day, and I'm trying to like recap, but it's like so much. So yeah, you guys. So that was my weekly update, and I'll update you guys next week on what's gonna happen, and I hope I can share some more miracles and more inspiring things, situations with you guys, because I am just doing it. And I'm doing it with God, I'm doing it with God. So, and I'm still trusting and believing. And if it's good things, if it's bad things, I'm still trusting and believing and having hope, you guys. So, alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week for a weekly update. If I don't post another video, then yeah. Alright, see you guys. Bye.